has been like a PlayStation rock block tonight. Just bashing on PlayStation all night. I feel.
You know what? I'm fine with that. You know why I'm fine with that? Just like you had mentioned before, the hubris. We are in the PS5 hubris era, and somebody needs to kick a little sense into them and let them know that they're not really all that. You know,
they're not invincible.
Right.
Made apparent by the fact that Marvel's Wolverine director departs Insomniac to take charge of Perfect Dark. That's right. This is written by Luke Riley. Marvel's Wolverine on PS5 has a new leadership arrangement, according to a new report by GameFile. GameFile sources indicate that creative director Brian Horton has not been a part of the project since mid-year, and that Wolverine's game director Cameron Christian has since taken on a different role at Insomniac. So now, oh man. So the headline made it sound like it was just one director. It's two different directors, a creative director and a game director.
Nuts.
Gone. Wolverine's new creative director is reportedly Marcus Smith, and its new game director is Mike Daly. Smith previously served as one of the three creative directors on 2021's Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Daly was one of its three game directors. So they have a good background. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart was incredible. But for his part, Horton has since jumped the first-party fence to Xbox as the new creative director for Perfect Dark, which is being co-developed by the Initiative and Crystal Dynamics. Horton previously served as a game director in 2015's The Rise of the Tomb Raider at Crystal Dynamics before a brief stint at Infinity Ward and subsequently joining Insomniac. So basically, he's just going home. He previously worked with Crystal Dynamics before. He's just working with them again, basically. They were probably like, hey, we loved working with you then. We got a sweet gig. You want to come join us? And he's like, heck yeah. If you pay me some sweet cash, I'm over there. Wild. There's been a little official word on Marvel's Wolverine since its 2021 announcement, although cyber thieves leaked a variety of details on the project in December of 2023. So... I just thought this was kind of a bizarre turn of events, like to be like two directors just gone off the project, new directors in there. The old directors abandoned ship to go work on an Xbox project.
That's pretty good.
Should we be worried about Wolverine? Like my initial thoughts, and let me share my thoughts, and you can kind of give what you think, because maybe like kind of either you're going to agree with me or you can set me straight if you think I'm off base. But I think Wolverine is in trouble. Like I'm more and more starting to feel like it's going to be a long time till this game comes out. Like with this Switch, I don't know. This just feels like significant. Like either this game is getting a full reset. Like I wouldn't be surprised if there's like insider information that comes out later, like, oh yeah, in 2 years from now, so like, oh yeah, back in 2024, we actually completely started over from the ground up with the game, you know? Or is there even a chance where like in another year we might hear like this project was canceled? I don't know. What are your feelings on it? Do you think there's a chance of that or not at all? Like, is this game getting a refresh, or could this get canceled? I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, there's always a chance, right? Like, it's so tough.
I guess
I say there's a chance. What?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I say there's a chance it can make its way back.
Okay. You think it's good?
I would.
You think it's in capable hands? I mean, I think it's in capable hands. Like these new directors, like I said, they've worked on Ratchet and Clank, the new Rift Apart, which is incredible. But yeah, the only thing that might shake my confidence a little bit is that I don't want this to be. If this was in response to the leak that happened, the big leak, what was it, last year, I think, or so. Yeah. Then I would be worried about it, because that makes me think that they're doing it in like not retaliation. What am I trying to say? As a reaction when it leaked, because everybody only saw the alpha when Wolverine leaked, and they thought, oh my God, this game looks terrible, because nobody knows what an alpha is. Where that means it's nowhere near where it's supposed to look like, what it's supposed to entail. These are all still basically just visualization of an idea.
at this point in time.
Right.
So
I feel like I guess we just don't know the exact timeline of events. Like, yeah, because we know the leak happened back in December, but does the article say? I don't know. It's hard to tell from the article whether, were the directors let go or did they leave because of the job offer at Crystal Dynamics? Because that's what would kind of tell us the whole story there. Because if they were obviously fired, then okay, maybe it had something to do with the leaks. But I guess I assumed from reading it, again, it doesn't say anywhere explicitly, but my assumption is that they jumped ship to go join this other project. That's what it seems like. Yeah, but it's so weird to leave
such a high profile project like that. You know what I mean? For such a smaller scale, small potatoes game. Maybe I just see it one way, I guess.
Perfect Dark's big deal over at Xbox, right? Like a sequel to.
I'm trying to minimize it because I just don't care about the quadruple A rhetoric propaganda anymore. Just, you know what I mean? Just call it a regular day. Maybe you're a little on the taller side. Maybe you're like 6'3", 6'4". Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking through the official report that showed up over on gamefile.news. I'm not seeing anything here. Just a quick skim. I'm not reading it super deeply. I'm not seeing anything about the timeline events here either. But yeah, I don't know. It's wild. It's just because you'd think being part of Marvel's Wolverine, there's Sony PlayStation money, but there's also the Marvel money, but
backing it up. Yes, sir.
But you never know. If someone wants them that bad, maybe Crystal Dynamics and Xbox was like, we got more, we'll pay you more. They're okay,
we got a ton.
So, but again, that's it. That's not knowing the timeline of events. Maybe they were let go first. It was more like hey, I lost my job. Do you guys have a position? They're like, sure, yeah. Which that also means they would have had to fire the director and creative director over at whoever was working on Perfect Dark. So it's so basically it's just a chain reaction. It's this is continuing of swapping directors until no one's ever going to be happy at whatever job they have, but we'll see. Oh, boy. Thank you so much for watching that clip from our podcast. Remember, if you want to watch the full episode, link will be in the description below. You can click on that and check it out. We got listener questions. We got more news segments. We got what you playing. We got a lot of fun things. So yeah, more than just the news. There's a lot more to the show that you should go check out. So remember, click that link in the description. Check out that full episode.